motion designers. This is MJ and welcome to another exciting episode of Daily Life of a Motion Designer. In this tutorial, we are diving deep into the card wipe effect in After Effects. This powerful transition effect lets you simulate a grid of flipping cards, offering endless possibilities to add dynamic and professional touches to your projects. We'll cover everything from the basics of card flipping to advanced settings like camera controls, lighting, and jitter. By the end of this tutorial, you will have all the tools to unleash your creativity with this versatile effect. Let's jump right in and explore the world of card wipe. Open the transition effects section and let's explore the card wipe effect. This effect simulates a grid of cards flipping to reveal a new layer, perfect for creating dynamic and engaging transitions. Key features: control the number of rows and columns and the card grid. Set the flip direction and transition flow. Use gradients to customize the flip order. Add randomness and jitter for a more organic look. Card wipe parameters. 1. Transition completion. This parameter controls the progress of the transition. 0% no transition. Cards display the original layer. 100% transition complete. All cards reveal the underlying layer. Tip: animate this parameter to create a flipping card effect. 2. Transition width. Defines the width of the active transition area. Default value is 50%. Keep it at 50% for a balanced look. Back layer. The back layer is what appears in the reverse side of the card during the flip. You can choose any layer in your composition to act as the back. The layer's visibility can even be turned off. If the layer contains effects or masks, ensure to pre-compose it or enable the effects and masks option. Rows and columns. These parameters define the grid size of the cards, determining how the image is divided. Independent allows separate control over both rows and columns sliders. Columns follow rows. Links the number of columns to match the number of rows, activating only the rows slider. Details. Rows sets the number of horizontal divisions. Columns sets the number of vertical divisions. Adjust these values to control card size and complexity of your transition effect. Card scale. This parameter adjusts the overall size of the cards. Values less than 1 shrinks the cards, exposing gaps between them, revealing the underlying layer. Values greater than 1 enlarge the cards, creating a blocky, overlapping mosaic effect. Experiment with the card scale to add creative variation to your transition. Part 2. Flip axis. This parameter determines the axis around which each card flips. X-axis. Cards flip vertically. Y-axis. Cards flip horizontally. Random. Cards flip in various directions for a more dynamic, chaotic effect. Flip direction. Flip direction specifies the direction in which the cards rotate around their axis. Positive. Flips cards in the forward direction. Negative. Flips cards in the reverse direction. Random. Creates a mix of forward and reverse flips for an unpredictable look. Flip order. Flip order defines the sequence in which the cards flip during the transition. Left to right. The transition begins at the left edge and moves to the right. Right to left. The transition starts on the right and moves left. Top to bottom. Starts at the top and progresses downward. Bottom to top. Starts at the bottom and moves upward. For custom flip sequences, you can use a gradient layer. Gradient layer. A gradient map determines the flip order. Areas of the gradient that are black flip first. Areas that are white flip last. You can select any layer in the composition as the gradient layer. The next section will cover more details on working with the gradient layer. Timing randomness. Adds randomness to the flip timing. 0. Cards flip sequentially in order. Higher values increase randomness, making the flip order appear more scattered. Random seed defines the specific pattern of randomness when randomized order is enabled. Adjust this value to experiment with different random patterns while maintaining consistent randomness across renders. Part 3. Camera System. The card wipe effect offers multiple camera control options for rendering 3D images of the cards. 1. Camera position controls. These controls allow you to adjust the camera's position and angle to view the cards from different perspectives: X, Y, and Z rotation. Rotate the camera around the corresponding axis: horizontal, vertical, or depth. Use these to achieve dynamic views, such as looking at the cards from above, the side, or behind. 2. Corner pins controls. An alternative to camera rotation, corner pinning adjusts the placement of the card layer in a 2D space. This is particularly useful for integrating the effect into a scene. Upper left corner, upper right corner, lower left corner, and lower right corner specify the exact points where the corners of the card layer attach within the composition. 3. Comp camera. This setting allows the effect to use the main composition camera, bypassing the internal camera controls of the card wipe effect. This means you can position and animate your composition camera while still applying the effect. The 3D layer setting for the layer is not required for this effect to work. Lighting and material. The lighting and material setting in the card wipe effect add depth and realism to your transition. Light type. Choose between distance source, point source, or first comp light. Material controls adjust how the cards reflect light, adding highlights and shadows for a polished 3D look. These controls let you fine-tune the lighting to match your scene, enhancing the overall visual impact of your transition. Part 4. Important note. When animating the front layer, the back layer automatically follows the animation of the front layer. This behavior ensures that the transition remains seamless and synchronized, maintaining the alignment and consistency of the effect. This feature is particularly useful when integrating dynamic motion or scaling into your design while using the card wipe effect. Part 5. Jitter controls. Adding jitter introduces randomness to the card's movement, making the transition feel more natural and dynamic. Jitter applies to the cards before, during, and after the transition. If you want the jitter effect to occur only during the transition, follow this approach. Start with the jitter amount set to 0. Animate the jitter amount to your desired level during the transition. Animate it back to 0 when the transition completes. Position jitter. Position jitter adds random movement to the cards along the X, Y, and Z axis. Jitter amounts controls the extent of random movement on each axis. Jitter speeds define how fast the cards jitter along the X, Y, and Z axis. Use these to create erratic or dynamic shifts in card positions. Rotation jitter. Rotation jitter randomly rotates the card around the X, Y, and Z axis. Jitter amounts control the extent of rotational jitter for each axis. Rotation jitter speeds define how fast the cards rotate along the X, Y, and Z axis. This is perfect for adding a chaotic or playful flipping effect to your transition. Experiment with these settings to create unique and engaging transitions that stand out in your motion design projects. And that's a wrap for this tutorial on the card wipe effect. As you've seen, it's a highly customizable effect packed with creative potential, allowing you to add realism, randomness, and depth to your transitions. Whether it's adjusting camera angles, experimenting with lighting, or incorporating jitter for a dynamic touch, the possibilities are truly endless. I hope you'll enjoy it. In the next episode, we will find out how to work with the gradient layer and create something like this. Don't miss it.